everybody, it's Jasmine. So I actually just got home from work maybe 15 minutes ago, and while I was at work it kind of inspired this video idea. So I wanted to sit down and take a look at some of the new releases and see what is also coming into stores this upcoming holiday season. And I think that this is actually a really smart and healthy thing to do instead of just going into a store unsure of what there is to offer and then leaving spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So let's go ahead and take a look on Trend Mood's Instagram and see what's in stock. So let's go ahead and open up Instagram. I'm also going to scoot off to the side here so that we can all see what's going on here. So I'm going to screen record on my phone and then we will scroll through together. Keep in mind, today is Sunday night and you know, she's probably going to be posting more, I'm sure, but this is the first glance of what's happening now. So let's go on into the first picture. So this one is the Colourpop collection. It's their BITTI Colourpop collection. I think it's a collaboration. It's Pony's makeup collaboration. Oh my god. Oh wow. So it looks like there are some Super Shock shadows. There's an eyeshadow palette, Ultra Blotted Lip Trio, Super Shock Cheeks, and the full collection is $90. The PR box is $97. And I'm sure each thing is going to be sold individually, but wow, how freaking cute is this? Oh my god, Pony is literally such a talented artist. This is definitely something that I feel like I'd be really interested in. I feel like I would be most interested in the blotted lips though, because the palette itself, although it is really cute, it has some pops of color like mauves. The glitters doesn't really scream out to me as much, but it's pretty cute. I would have to see a little bit more swatch videos and things of that nature. I usually wait for that Shea XO to come out with the Colourpop videos. Okay, next item. I don't have the funds for Guerlain. I was actually working the other day and someone was explaining to me about Guerlain's brand and everything about it, and I just looked at her like, that's really cool, but I'm broke. So although this is cool, it's not really for me and my price point. This post is mostly aimed for the Sephora sale. It's actually going on November 7th to the 11th for Rouge. VIB is 15% off and Insider is 10% off. Okay, cool. So this is a sponsored post. Spotted, found in stores CVS. The Gold Vault 24 Karat Gold Collagen Face Palette by Physicians Formula. Why does this remind me of low-key the Honey palette from Urban Decay? Does it not? I mean, I haven't really used Physicians Formula's eyeshadows, but whenever I have, they aren't that great to me. But who knows, times have changed, so maybe they did change their formula. I just think right now, I think this palette is a little lackluster to me simply because when I am examining all of these shades, it looks like each one of them has some type of shimmer to it or some type of sheen. So with that being said, I don't think that this is going to be my cup of tea, but it is really cute. It's definitely affordable, so if you do have someone in your family who is like a Physicians Formula addict and this just so happens to catch your attention, then definitely get it. It's only $18.49 only. That's kind of expensive, but I mean, Physicians Formula is pretty expensive in the drugstore category. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, I was watching xthuyle video about this palette this morning. This is the new Morphe palette. It's a limited edition palette. It's called Electric Nights. And so pretty much this palette was in collaboration with 4 different influencers. xthuyle was one of them. I don't know the rest of the influencers, but they section off the palette. So the first 8 on the top is by one influencer. The second 8 on the top is by another, so on and so forth. And then the middle row I think was just created by all of them. So this is a really interesting concept. I don't know if I want to buy it. I mean, I want to buy it because I want to support xthuyle, but it just doesn't appeal to me because I am not into big palettes. Like I'm into big palettes, but I don't need another one, you know what I mean? And since I don't know the other three influencers, I'm like kind of awkward about it, I guess. But I mean, who knows? I need to see more videos with it. I need to see more looks with it, and maybe that will change my opinion. This is going to be $42. It's a 39 pan palette. I think that this is really, really cool. It allowed a lot of smaller influencers to collaborate on a palette, which I think is really, really nice. Sydney sent me a DM about this little Popsocket thing last night, which I thought was so funny. So this is a little Popsocket that just has lip balm on the end, which I think is so funny. Sydney said that she was really, really into it. So this looks like it's going to be $15, and then the actual refill, like the lip balm, is going to be $3. There are 6 flavors: blue raspberry, watermelon, vanilla, strawberry, cotton candy, and cherry. These type of things kind of make me question the quality of a lip balm, because as most of you guys know, I have really chapped lips and I'm very picky when it comes to lip balms. So I would have to see reviews. Sydney said she was definitely thinking about buying it, so I'd probably have her test it out and then tell me the details later. But $15 for a lip balm in Popsocket form, I don't know if it would be practical for me, because what if I drop my phone, and then what if my Popsocket breaks, like the actual casing to the actual lip balm? Like what if it cracks and breaks? Then I'd have to buy another one, right? So are you clumsy, or are you actually going to take care of your phone and not break it? Some new Baddie bee lashes, haven't used them before, so I need to see some styles. This looks like it's the only photo. Let's move on. Okay, Lisa Eldridge makeup. So she is coming out with some lipsticks for the holidays, new velvets. Quite honestly, like if I'm just being really blunt, Lisa Eldridge is really, really talented, and I used to watch her videos all the time, but I don't think that this color scheme is really shouting to me as loudly as it should. But I mean, you know, congrats to her for coming out with some lipsticks. I think that's really, really cool on her part. But as a consumer and as someone who is thinking about buying things for the holidays, I just don't think this is where my money is going to be spent at. It's going to be 26 pounds, so I believe that's around $30. And then there's 3 lipsticks in the velvet bag, and that's going to be 75 pounds, so that's going to be around $80. Very expensive, and definitely not in my range of where I want to be spending my money. And yeah. So the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson palette collection has already been out and it's sold out. I was actually really interested in the Controversy palette. I think that, to me, the color scheme was a little bit more enticing. You know, you see the blues, the little pops of color, and then you do get those mattes and shimmers, which I think is pretty wearable. I kind of like that color scheme, and I know that I would probably use it. As somebody who has a lot of neutrals in their collection, I can see why people think that this is a very boring palette, especially if you're a makeup junkie. I know a lot of us are nowadays. You're probably thinking this is boring, and you do see some cool tones in there, so a lot of people are going to be like, it's ashy, which I totally get and understand. But then remember, there are some people who just want a muted palette, and that's their cup of tea, and that is what I feel like this palette is meant for. Somebody who likes to wear these colors every day, because these are very wearable shades. If you want something, you know, a little darker, you have the ability to, with the green shade, with the black shade, with the dark maroon, the whole last row, really. And I just feel like it's a hit or miss palette with a lot of people, but at the end of the day, we should be congratulating Shane on creating a palette and having his first collaboration. I think it's something that we should all be happy about. And looking at his other things, I think the pig mirror is really cute, but I mean, I'm so used to having a small one, like a small little mini mirror, that am I ready to move on to a big one? Am I? I don't know yet. But I think it's all really, really cute. Would I buy it? Maybe. Maybe. I didn't go on the website day of launch because I had work. So maybe if they restock, I would have to probably consider it again, but definitely my eye is on the Mini Controversy palette. Yes. Zoeva. Okay, am I the only person who feels like Zoeva is boring? Like, I just feel like the entire Zoeva brand is boring. And you know what? The products are probably really, really good, but there's nothing enticing to really grab me in. Zoeva is sold at Ulta, and I've seen the display, very beautiful, very clean, and very new. But every single time I walk past it, I think to myself, let me just go somewhere else because this isn't very interesting to me. And this 6-pan palette, just not interesting. I just feel like when there's only 2 mattes in a palette, just in general, this is me speaking on my own terms, when there's 2 mattes, that's where I'm like, all right, pass, it's not for me. Because I like to have a variety, and there's a lot of days where I will do a matte smoky eye and I just don't want one color. You know, I don't want like a dark purple, and I don't want a dark cool tone mauve. Overall, in concept, I do see if you are a purple lover, then this will definitely be for you, but for me, it's not screaming to me at all. And I just, again, Zoeva is not screaming my name, so pass on this one. Ooh, some new CoverGirl stuff. This looks like a skin tint. Okay, no, it's a Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation by CoverGirl with coconut milk and aloe extract. Dewy finish and gives your skin the moisturizing boost. Lasts all day. 14 shades. Okay. I will give them this. CoverGirl for 14 shades. I think for CoverGirl, this is an improvement. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think it's an improvement. Will I buy this? I am not sure. I'm not really into this type of product because it looks genuinely like a skin tint, and I'm not really into skin tints. I'm more of like a full coverage type of person. I love looking flawless and I love looking even. But I think what's also great about this, and something that they are improving, is that it is vegan now. So if you are someone who likes shopping drugstore, you want a cruelty-free and vegan product, this is definitely something that I feel like is a good step in the right direction. So I do give them that. Personally, for me, I think I need to see it in person because these photos aren't really doing me anything, and it to me it looks like skin tint, and that's not what I go for. So I think I need to see some more reviews on it, and I think I need to see some swatches all in all, just to really see like what's going on. But I think the shade range right now, it's I think really good for CoverGirl, especially if we're talking about 14 shades. Cathleen Life is back with nail polish. How freaking exciting. Lights Lacquer. Oh, I think this is something that I need. I haven't tried her actual KL polishes, but I have been into nail polishes recently, so I think this is definitely up my alley. So it looks like she has 6 shades, 11 HBIC. You know New York is the original HBIC. Woman, Heffa, Girl Power, and Rosie. I'm so excited to see the other colors, and I think this is definitely what I am looking for. So I'm super excited about this, and let me know if you guys are too, or if nail polish isn't your thing. I mean, this is cool. Okay, let's go. So this is from Oma Beauty. Okay, this is called their Brow-Fro. I think I was like thrown off because on the package it said baby hair, and I was like, huh? But anyway, it's called Brow-Fro by Oma Beauty, and it's taking inspiration from the 70s. 3 new products. So it is their Brow-Fro, and that's $26. It's a 3-in-1 product, so it's a brow kit and wand. You get the Brow-Fro Baby Hair. The first one was called Fro to Go. The second one is Baby Hair, and that is an ultra-fine brow pencil, kind of like a Brow Wiz. And then you also have their Blowout, which is $22, and that is a volumizing gel pomade, so kind of like the gel pomade from ABH. This is very interesting. I'm intrigued to see how people like it compared to Anastasia and to Benefit. So yeah, this seems really, really interesting and cool. So I'd love to see some more swatches. Actually, from this swatch right here, it's very interesting because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of these brow colors and brands, they don't really have a shade for redheads. This looks like it's a very like ashy, dark type of shade, which is great. I mean, that works for me and brunettes. But where is a shade for redheads? And that's where I feel like brow products usually lack in. So I would love to see some more brands come out with shades meant for literally everyone. We have some BH Holiday sets. So here is a palette, a brush set, and then a loose highlighter. So I am not a huge fan of BH as much anymore as I was 5-7 years ago. I used to be a huge BH fan back in the day. Now that I'm older, I'm finding myself straying away a little bit, especially because their brushes are not the best quality in my opinion. I feel like once you reach the 1 year, 2 year mark, usually more than half of the brushes have frayed, fell apart. This is coming from someone who used to buy brush sets from BH almost every 2 months. I do have my fair share of experience with them, so I strayed away. As far as their palettes are concerned, I haven't tried any of their newer formulas, so I don't know if it's buttery or not, but this is a really cute palette. It's a little bit more cool toned, which I think is very, very interesting. And I think I do want to step into the cool tone range a little bit, simply because I feel like everything nowadays is warm, golden, and although it looks really good on my skin, I do want to play around in, you know, an area where I'm still uncomfortable in. So this is a really cute palette in my opinion. And then truthfully, as far as a loose highlighter, I will not buy that. It's not anything ugly to me, but it's just not what I'm interested in, and it's not what I'm gonna pay money for. Fourth Ray Beauty, haven't tried anything from them yet. Very intriguing though. Like I really do wanna try a milk from them, but I haven't had the chance yet. So this is their hyaluronic acid line. Oh, yes. Okay, so there is a Hyaluronic Hydra Duo with a Rainfall Serum and a Waterfall Gentle Tonic. There's a hyaluronic mask and a few tools. Wow. I'm really interested in that Soak It Up mask. That sounds really, really up my alley. Oof. I might go ahead and get this. I really might. I'm hoping that the Shay discount code, that girl Shay XO, I hope her discount code applies to this because I'll totally get it. I'll totally buy it. Another Jeffree thing. Kesha Rose Beauty. Why does that? Don't have an opinion on it. Don't hate her, don't love her. But you know what? I guess we'll see what's coming up with her. Kesha Rose. Some holiday promotion, conspiracy. Milani brush set. $69.99. 70 for 10? Oh, we're gonna go to the next post. Thank you so much. Okay, Pat McGrath. I don't have money for that either, but I have seen people talk about this. So this is pretty much a lipstick with a sheer coverage. Where have I seen a product like this before? Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star has some of his Ammunition lipsticks that are kind of like this formula where it's like a soft sheer shimmer on the lips, and that's what this kind of reminds me of. I've never really purchased it, but I have swatched it one too many times. I think that this is great in concept if you do love that glowy lip look, but I don't know. I think $40, 40 I don't think you need it. I just really... Okay, so we have some new things at Ulta Beauty. So we have some things called Petite and Pretty. So we have some lip gloss sets. We have a Cloud Mine fragrance rollerball. And then we have a highlighter duo. Truthfully, wouldn't buy any of these three. Sorry about it. Just not what I'm looking for. And I wouldn't really gift it to anyone, truthfully. We have some things here from Nabla. Some palettes. These are pretty cute, but I feel like in my family, no one is really palette crazy. So I don't really care to even buy anyone palettes because I know no one's gonna use it. And then we have some things here from Make It Revolution. This is the Revolution X Patricia shadow palettes. I think that these are beautiful. I haven't swatched them yet, but I do think in concept it's very, very beautiful. As most of you guys know, I don't really like the James Charles palette, and I feel like these colors, especially in the bright, rich in color shadow palette, that's very similar to the James Charles colors, you know, just at first glance. So I think, you know, if this is a better formula, then I think I would definitely love that 100 times over James Charles. We have some more things from Nabla, which is their highlighter, and then Bees, which are just cases that I don't need. Oh yeah, that palette. Oh, that palette. Oh, that is so sexy. Yep. Oh, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, I don't know about this one because I see a lot of beige. Like, I see a lot of tan, burnt orange, sienna, terracotta. I don't need it. You know what I mean? There's a Real Techniques brush. They usually do come out with small mini brushes. This one's cute. I'm not really into mini brushes all that much. I do have a couple. Here we have some Eyelure lashes, which I did see on the Ulta website the other day. These styles. Pat McGrath has a new Mothership palette, which I don't have money for. I am not going to spend $120 on a palette, but I wouldn't be opposed if anyone bought it for me. I'll use it if someone buys it for me. This palette's actually really cute. I do see myself wearing these type of shades. It's your basic nude palette, but you know what? I heard Pat McGrath shadows are something else. So this is going to be the last post that I will be discussing today. This is from Colourpop. This is their Hyaluronic Acid Creamy Concealer. Yes, yes, $9 each. Kind of expensive. Aren't their old ones like $6? I hope it's real good. The shade range looks really nice. I do see that beautiful gradient. I do love, like in this section, warm olive undertones. I love that. I felt like in their original line, what is it? No Filter line, I felt like there was a lot of cool tones in the medium range, and I felt like that was very, very strange. So I love seeing the yellow. I love seeing the olive. This looks like a good selection. Don't really have anything to complain about. I would probably try it, not gonna lie. Alright everyone, that wraps up my video. Hope you guys all enjoy. I hope you guys love this type of video where we just sit down together and chit chat about some products that are releasing and some that have already been released. So I hope you guys all enjoy this one. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.